a lot of people that I know, they lie too much. Lies. And the worst part is, you know you can't do something, and then you're lying. Welcome back, it's your boy MrCV. I'm back and I'm back again. And first of all, I want to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting me from day one, that's been watching my channel, commenting, leaving a like, subscribing, sharing. You know what, without you guys, I think obviously the channel can't grow, and we're starting to build something, we're trying to build something great. But let's leave that for a second. I want to get straight into the video, and what I want to talk about is about lying. So many people that I know, they lie too much, and the worst part is, you know you can't do something, but you're always lying. I can do this, I can do that, and we know, even you yourself, you know. And this goes to make me remember something. There was a time where one of my brother's friends, he needed a place to stay, and obviously he's known my brother for a long time. And the guy messaged my brother, said, oh, he needs a place to stay. I said, you know what, I don't really mind, because obviously he's my brother's friend. But if my brother wants to share a room with him, that's fine. If he doesn't, then because he only needs it for a short time, he can just sleep in our lounge for the meantime until he moves out and gets his own place. When the guy came, I was honest to him. I said, listen, this is the situation, this is where you're going to sleep. If you're happy with it, that's fine. If you're not happy with it, the door is open, you can leave. But what I don't want is, I don't want you to say, yeah, I'm happy with it, then a month or two come down the line, they start complaining, start grumbling. I don't do that kind of situation, I don't do that kind of things. But obviously the guy said he's fine with it. When the guy came, there were some strange things that obviously I've started to know. There's some red flags. When I used to have friends come to my place, the guy will stand up, start punching the light bulbs, start punching this, punching that, punching the air. And I'm thinking, yo, like, I've got friends here, just above. So some people look normal, but I'm telling you, some people are not normal. Some people have gone through a lot of things in their life that you don't even know about, that just makes them act differently. The kind of food that the guy was eating, like, it was just different. In the sense that when he first came, he said, oh, I only eat meat. Okay, I said, oh, fair enough. Obviously, it was a bit strange to me, because I'm thinking, wait, you need a balanced diet. You need food containing protein, carbohydrate, fiber, and all these things. But obviously, he said he only eats meat. So I said, you know what, fair enough, that's your problem at least, that's your problem. As long as you respect my place, that doesn't concern me. The way he used to cook the meat as well, he used to boil it to the point where the water inside the meat would dry up to the pot. And it used to be like, yo, what's going on? Like, all of a sudden, he will watch something, or someone will tell him something, he will come up again and say, you know what, I don't eat meat again, I'm only gonna eat fruits. So obviously, I'm looking like, yo, what is this like? Obviously the guy was a bit, I don't want to use the word strange, but it was a bit different. And for me, that's fine by me. You can be different. I respect you for being different. As long as you respect my space, that's not a problem. The first time he came, he was talking, and then he said, when I cry, I laugh. So when I heard that, obviously I'm thinking, well, what's this like? I'm thinking, what's going on? Fast forward, obviously the guys moved in, and a couple of days later, we're seeing strange things. In the sense that there were basic stuff that the guy did not know. Actually, one of the things he started to say, he said, obviously I said, listen, the space that we're living in, obviously cleaning is an important part. If you just finish eating, just make sure you wash your plate. The guy was like, yeah, I do that very often. Did that for first day, second day, third day, it's not doing that again. I said, cool. Cleaning the space, it's not doing that as well. One thing I realized is, when the guy's washing plate, he can't wash plate properly. And I'm thinking, whoa, didn't your parents teach you that? Or, like, I thought you said to me, oh yeah, I can do that. And you know you can't do that. Why are you lying that you can do that? So what I did was I said, you know what? I'm not going to kick him out. I'm just going to work with him. Let's just teach him how to do some of these things. But sometimes some people are so prideful, they think, oh yeah, why is he teaching me? I'm too old. Listen, nobody's too old to get taught how to do some of these things. Because sometimes, some of you, because you left home so early, you didn't get that practice of basic things like this at home. So obviously other people are going to help you out and teach you. I'm trying to teach him how to wash the plate. But I just see that, listen, the guy can't wash plate. But I don't mind if you can't wash plate, but don't come at the start and start telling me, yeah, you know how to wash, when you don't. One thing happened actually one day where me and my brother must have went to work, but we were fasting that time. So obviously, because we were fasting, we used to wake up early. But remember, this guy used to sleep in my lounge, and my lounge and my kitchen, they're both together. So obviously, when we're waking up 2-3 o'clock in the morning to eat, to fast, obviously I have to be a bit mindful and respectful that obviously the guy is sleeping there. So obviously I try my best to just eat in my room and stuff. What happened was, while I'm trying to do that, there's a thing that people eat. I don't really know if a lot of people, some of you might eat it, some of you might not. It's called dates. So it's like a fruit. So obviously the guy's never tasted dates before. So my brother gave him a date, say, okay, you know what, try this. Eat one, and then obviously if you like it, eat a few, you can eat like 1 or 2. Me and my brother's gone to work early in the morning, come back, we see the dates packet in the bin. And the guy didn't even mention anything. I thought, oh, it might just be my brother that's finished it. So my brother comes back, he sees the same thing. And then everyone's looking like, what's happening? So I asked my brother, I said, oh, did you finish? He said, no. He said he didn't. But the thing is this, if you're gonna finish dates like that, why can't you just be mindful, like, oh, other people are gonna eat that, or just buy a new one to replace it? So we sat him down, we're like, oh, what's happening? Like, how come we finished the date? He was like, oh, I didn't know, I was like, who does that? Who does that? There were so many things. There was even a time where I'm eating in my lounge. The guy came up and said, oh, I can't eat in my own lounge, I can't. And I'm looking at, are you mad? In my own space, you're telling me where I can't eat. This was the worst part. After this, I just thought, nah, this is nuts. I must have been inside the room. It was me and him at home. I came out, I just said, let me just see what's happening. Let me just eat something from my lounge. I see this guy, he's bought cheese and bread. I'm looking at him thinking, why is he putting cheese on top of the bread like, without it being melted? I'm thinking he might just eat it like that. But then I saw the toaster on. So I'm thinking, what's this guy gonna do next? I came out, my mind was telling me like, just wait a bit, just in case if he puts the cheese in the toaster. But then I thought, listen man, like obviously common sense is gonna tell him, you shouldn't do that. Then you start to realize, some people don't have common sense. I went back into my room, and then I come back out. Next thing you know, alarm starts going off. The first question the guy asked me said, where's the alarm coming from? And I'm thinking, bro, what are you on about? You're literally underneath the alarm and you're asking me where's the alarm coming from. What he's done is he's put the cheese inside the toaster. And when he's done that, the cheese has melted and it's become like a block inside the toaster. And then the bread is totally burnt. And obviously that's fused the alarm. After that happened, it just made me realize like, there's so many things that, basic things that people don't know, but they'll be lying that they know how to do. That toaster situation, I really thought he knew what he was doing, but I didn't even know that he didn't even know. I think he's never even used a toaster in his life before. But the thing is he'll come out and be like, oh, I've done that. And I'm like, nah, you haven't done anything. One of the worst things he did as well, yeah, which was mad, was normally inside the washing machine you put like a bold soap. This guy was squirting washing up liquid inside the washing machine to wash his clothes. And after that I just knew like, listen, this guy, I give up on him. If you don't know how to do something, speak to someone and say, listen, I don't know how to do this, can you teach me? You don't lose your value by doing that. But a lot of you are so prideful that instead of you to speak up, you don't speak up, you just want to have a go. Well, you don't have time to be having a go, because what that guy did in terms of the toaster, he could have blew up my house, bro. Obviously, we want to help people, but it comes to a situation where you got to think, nah, the help is becoming too much. But some of you need to stop lying. Stop lying, just be honest. Say the truth, and the truth will set you free. That's enough for today. It's your boy, MrCV. I'm going to leave you right there. I know a lot of people that have gone through similar situations, especially people that they've accepted in their house. And after this, I'm going to be more careful about who I accept in my house, because I'm not going to accept anybody just like that. Because some of these people, you can't trust their mind, bro. You can't trust them. You don't know what's going through their mind. You don't even know some of their stories. And some of them, they've not lived at home to have basic home training that can help them. Sometimes, obviously, you want to help people, but you got to start being a bit cautious and being careful about who you're accepting in. Some people, they look normal, but they're not normal. And it's only when you start living with them, you start realizing, wow, I never thought this was how this person was like. This is your boy Mr. CV. Have a nice day and stay safe and keep watching the channel.